How's it going, everybody? This is Beat Bush. I bought a Tesla Model 3 Performance about 2 years ago. So far, it's cost me almost nothing to own the car, and the depreciation, it's almost zero. A lot of compounding factors went into this, so today I want to go over everything in detail, including the price you may not see on the Tesla website itself. Before I begin, hit that like button. This video is brought to you by Webull. Shiba Inu coin is the most searched term on Google right now. You can get $5 free of Shiba Inu just for trading $1 of cryptocurrencies on Webull. On top of this, you still get the 2 free shares of stock valued between $1,100 and $2,300 just for signing up and depositing any amount. Check out my referral link down in the video description below. First, I want to show you guys what my Model 3 Performance invoice looks like at the end of 2019. The total price of the car without trade-in is roughly $72,000. The car itself before taxes and fees is about $65,000. I paid $6,000 for full self-driving, $1,000 for the premium white interior, $35,000 for the basic Model 3. When you want to upgrade it to the long range, you pay another $14,990, and then the performance upgrade is another $7,000. It charges a destination fee of $1,125. I picked up the car in Fremont, and Tesla is in Fremont. So why is it charging me a destination fee? I don't know. I just wanted the car. I said, shut up and just take my money. Typically, the destination fee is for manufacturers to package the car, put it in those semi-trucks, send it to the dealer, and then the dealer has to unpackage it. Okay, fine. It's kind of like a shipping fee for the car. But in this case, it's not shipped anywhere, but fine. Include it if you want for now. And then there's a documentation fee. Okay, fine, $75. You gotta fill out some documents and file it. And then the order fee is $100, which is the payment I paid when I made the reservation. So it's interesting they add in that $100 and not subtract it from the full price of the car. The taxes and fees at the time is $6,784.33. This works out to be a sales tax of 9.25%. So if you go on the Tesla website, no matter how much you click it, they're not going to show you the sales tax because it depends on where you're buying the car. You have the tire fee, which is $7. This is a recycling fee that you prepay. So later on when you dispose the tire, they'll use this fund to properly recycle it. License fee of $424, registration, transfer, and titling fees of $284. They have to pay all this to the DMV, which is something I can see. They have another $30 for electronic filing, which I assume they electronically transmit this information to DMV, and this costs $30. All right. I had a trade-in of $2,000, and I'm not going to talk about this. This is really dependent on what kind of car that you trade in. And then they subtracted $100 from my initial reservation fee. This basically cancels out my order fee. I paid out of pocket roughly $72,000. In December of 2019, there's all these kind of rebates depending on which one you qualify for. I got $2,500 in CVRP, which is Clean Vehicle Rebate Program, $800 from PG&E, so this depends on which kind of utility that you have, a federal tax credit of $1,875 for a grand total of $5,175 of rebates. I got the CVRP and PG&E rebate about a month after I took delivery of the car. The federal tax credit came a bit later. So the real cost, even before you consider all this gas savings, is actually $67,000. Now here's the interesting thing. I went on the Tesla website to look for a used Model 3 Performance with the same configuration as mine. I found a 2019 Model 3 Performance that had 13,000 miles on it for $68,000. This amount is actually before taxes and fees. So if I do sell my car, $68,000 is roughly what I will receive. But look at how much I actually paid for the car, $66,799. So if I sell the car right now, I'm gonna do better than break even. I'm gonna make $1,200. And I actually used the car for 2 years and I put around 1,100 miles on it. If you go on the site, they're gonna give you a rough estimate of how much you're gonna save in gasoline costs. This is an estimate of total savings over 6 years on average gas prices, average miles per gallon, and then they estimate about $4,300 or so. Unique to me because I'm no longer using a gasoline car. I no longer have to do oil change, no longer have to do smog checks. I drove 11,000 miles or so, and if I had my 2001 Porsche Boxster at 28 miles per gallon and $4 per gallon, I would have had to pay about $1,500 in gasoline alone. I estimate about $2,000 of major repairs if I were to use this car about 2 years more. You have a grand total of $3,751. So this $3,700 is really money not spent. If I were to own my old car, I would have had to really spend $3,700. So if I subtract this from the actual amount that I paid for my car, I really only have to pay about $63,000, but the value of the car is $68,000. So I'm up about $5,000 just for buying a car and using it for 2 years. Let's look at how much a Tesla Model 3 Performance costs today. Full self-driving has increased by $4,000 from the $6,000 I paid. The black and white interior still costs $1,000. They have combined the Model 3 Distinction, the long range, and the performance upgrade from 3 separate items into one single item of $57,990. This is $1,000 more expensive than before. The destination fee stays the same at $1,125. There's a documentation fee stays the same, but the order fee has increased from $100 to $250. If you reserve a car right now, you have to pay $250 instead of previously $100. The total now before taxes and fees is $70,440. This is a price hike of $5,150. Now something else happened too, because the sales tax increased from 9.25% to 10.25%. So instead of paying $6,000-ish for taxes, now you're gonna pay $7,220, an increase of $1,200 just in taxes. Tire fee stays the same, license fee, electronic fee, and registration, titling fee stays the same, reservation payment, it's just a small adjustment there. So you're looking at, for buying the same exact car with slight differences, of an increase of $6,180. We have seen this $5,000 increase in small steps over the past 2 years. They price hiked the full self-driving from $6,000 to $7,000 to all the way $10,000 as they increase the feature list. They also increased the base price of the car itself because of the chip shortage. Compounding to all this is that a lot of the rebates slowly disappeared away. Now you can only get $750 for the CVRP rebate. For the Model 3, you no longer get the PG&E credit, you no longer get the federal tax benefit. With the chip shortage increasing the price of the car itself, with the full self-driving increasing in price, with the rebates going away, the difference is huge, $10,605.77. This pushes the used price of the car up itself, hence why we see the price of a 2019 Model 3 Performance shoot up all the way to $68,000. And with all the sales tax stuff considered, I still would be up over what I actually paid out of pocket. To my surprise, this is actually a really good deal. I would have estimated that every single year for the first 3 years, the price of the car would depreciate by about 10%. So for a $65,000 car, I would have estimated I would have lost about $13,000 just the first 2 years. Instead, I gained about $5,000. All these hidden costs were actually not apparent to me. I just said, shut up and take my money. But buying the car now, if you use the Tesla configurator, you need to remove the potential gas savings. And depending on where you live, you have to add between 8 and 11% to pay for sales tax and also registration and title fees. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more.